Tim and Tony podcast brings you
the Mild Manner Movie Review with your host, Tim.
and Tony. On this special episode, we'll be talking about Captain Marvel with spoilers.
Hold on to your butt.
Perfect start into our Captain Marvel talk.
Yes, there was no other way almost.
All right, but so we'll try to stick as much linear as possible. And one more warning: we will be spoiling the movie.
It's basically a full spoiler.
Yes. So we saw it the other night. You saw it twice.
I've seen it twice. I saw it the Friday before, or I'm sorry, the Thursday.
Oh, you saw it the opening
Thursday,
night?
Opening night, yeah.
Okay, nice.
And then we saw it Saturday. Or
Tuesday.
Oh boy.
You saw it 3 times?
It's just so good.
Yeah, but it was awesome. It opens with the Stan Lee tribute.
Probably like the coolest opening they could have done. Like it was
all his cameos.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I saw the first one, I'm like, "Oh, are they?" And then it kept going. I'm like, "Oh, it's all Stan."
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah. So that was awesome, and then said like, "Thank you, Stan."
Yeah.
Which was nice.
Which is, I think it's better, and I think they even said it. They wanted to put it at the beginning rather than the end.
End credit. Yeah.
Right. Like, oh, thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely liked it.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
This movie was good. I mean, I have high hopes going into the Marvel movies.
Right. It's always like you know what you're gonna get pretty much, and it definitely hit everything.
I don't usually, I didn't really look into Captain Marvel that much. I kind of knew some backstory, not much though.
Very bare bones knowledge of the whole thing.
Yeah, so I liked everything that they did, and they jumped us right into it too. Like,
oh yeah, it goes like, it kind of like shows you, oh okay, there's something happening, and then, nope, she's already on Hala.
Yeah.
Basically the scene that's going on now, where she's like, I can't sleep, I got memories, and then they fight it out.
Yeah.
Leading into it, like, there's so much humor in this movie. Like, he's like, you do that again, we're gonna have to go to the boss or whatever. Next thing, boom, she does it. And it's like, it cuts to them on a train going. Like, the humor was what definitely surprised me about this.
Yeah, there was. I mean, I saw the trailers have some. There's some with Samuel L. Jackson, but like, I didn't think they were gonna put that much in it. But
I'll save the one part of humor until we get to the super spoiler part.
Okay.
But like, yeah, I will say the background actors and characters really provided some humorous moments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So then, I mean, it starts us off with them in Hala, and then they go on a mission.
Right. So you kind of see like
the Star Force,
what she's been doing.
Mm-hmm. They don't really. I mean, they don't. Yeah, they don't tell you it's been 6 years. They don't. No, I mean, we get her name mentioned once. I think they say Vers once.
Yeah, he says it a couple times.
His name doesn't come up until way later.
At the very end,
yeah. So the whole time I was just thinking this is mar-vell.
That's what a lot of people were thinking. They're like, oh, he's totally mar-vell.
Yeah.
Like, well, that's because that's one thing. He's, in the comics, mar-vell was a guy.
Yeah.
And then that's how she got everything. Mm-hmm. So they did switch it up a little bit.
Yeah. But the whole time, I mean, it was cool seeing the Star Force. I enjoyed that, but then like the whole time I was just waiting, like, all right, when are we gonna get her real backstory? When is she gonna get to Earth?
Right.
Like,
and then pretty close after, it's like, okay, boom, she crash lands through the blockbuster.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gets taken captor, which was cool.
Oh yeah, right.
That was a good scene. And then she. That's when we kind of get her backstory as well.
Right,
they're going through the memories
together. Yeah. Which I thought that was cool, where it's like you're seeing her memories, and they're like, no, go back.
They're flipping, they're flipping through her memories and stuff.
Like sliding through it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Yeah, she falls through the blockbuster, and I love she goes to the security guard.
Which, in the movie or in the review I was watching earlier, I guess that guy is the Marvel security guy for the sets.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like he makes sure that like no spoilers get out and stuff like that.
That's pretty funny.
Like he's the guy.
Where can I get communication stuff? Radio Shack.
Which I didn't notice the first time, but the second time I think I even mentioned it. When he's like rolling down the window, he's actually rolling down the window.
It down. Yeah. Yeah, that was awesome. Then I mean, from there on,
right. Then we
Fury
meet
shows up.
Fury and Coulson show up.
I loved Fury and Coulson are chasing her on the when she's on the train.
Mm-hmm.
I love Coulson's like, Agent Fury, like, where is everybody? She's like,
Wait a minute. I'm still at the Blockbuster.
Yeah, I finished taking all of the evidence. Like, it was just great.
Everybody's gone.
Yeah.
Which at that moment you're like, oh, Coulson's a Skrull.
Yeah. For some reason, I felt real dumb at first. I was like, does he have a twin brother? I was like,
there's two agents.
I remember, I was like, was that a plot line in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Like, was there a twin brother? I was like, oh, wait, no, Skrulls, duh.
Yeah. But yeah, so they chase her to Earth. They start kind of swapping into people. She fights the old lady on the train.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was great. Then we get the Stanley cameo on the train.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pretty early into the movie. Him reading a Mallrats.
The Mallrats script.
Script was
for
awesome.
the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was cool. Yeah. What else in those scenes? Yeah, it's weird because Fury just plays like a very, very different character than we've seen in any other.
Exactly. You could see like parts of the Fury that we know now.
Yeah, which
but it's like
I mean, like, and it seems like Shield wasn't looking into superheroes, I guess you would say, like superhumans or whatever.
Right. I don't think they really had.
But like we've watched Agents of Shield, where it seems like they keep going further and further back in time, where Shield has been doing these things. Or
right.
Like,
so there's got to be something where
like he's in a different division.
They even showed it. Like Fury was only level 3.
Oh yeah, true.
So like that's probably like the small nods of like
why he doesn't know as much.
And he even says like Agent of Shield. So it's like.
Yeah.
Maybe they kind of tied it in a little bit.
Then I did like that they Coulson trusted him. That scene was good.
Yeah, like that sets it up for like why Fury trusts
Coulson.
Yeah, exactly. That was like the perfect, a great way to do it.
Let's see.
I like how like he was telling her like, yeah, everyone calls me Fury. Like my mom calls me Fury. My kids would call me Fury. And then in the next scene, Ben Mendelsohn, who is amazing, by the way. Ben Mendelsohn can crush any role. But yeah, he calls him Nicholas. So like, in my head, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, and then even Fury's like, like, what?
And then I like what he did. He's like, she's on 5. I'll drop you off on 6. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
God, super spy.
Super spy. Also, like, the whole movie, I'm waiting for, like, all right, when's he gonna lose his eye? Like,
the car crash earlier, it's like, oh, he's got a cut on his eye.
Oh, that wasn't it, though. And I was like, because I remember, is it Winter Soldier where he's like, yeah, that's the last time I trusted someone.
I lost an eye.
So I was like, did he trust, like, is it gonna be Mendelsohn take his eye out because he thinks he's his boss, but he's really a Skrull? But I was like, oh, that's not it. Like, so what's gonna happen?
Even in this too, when he goes to pick up Goose, he's like, "I'm trusting you not to eat me." So he explicitly says it.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool. How they combine it through all those movies.
All right. I'm trying to think of some other.
We're on Earth. Scenes. She finds her, and then they go find her. They go to Pegasus. They steal the bird.
Yeah, they steal the quad jet, which is just basically
a precursor to the Quinjet. Yeah.
Which is awesome. As soon as I saw it, I was like, "Oh my god!"
It's like the way that they look through the cockpit.
It's exactly the same. Just so many nods to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and all past Marvel movies. I don't want to jump too far ahead, but let's see.
So they're
also, I guess Pegasus was mentioned in Iron Man 2.
Yes,
and Goliath and
Pegasus,
Exodus.
Goliath, and Exodus. Yeah.
So we don't know what Exodus is. So I wonder if that's going to come up in the next one.
It's got clearly everything's now connected. Like,
or they save Exodus for maybe like when the X-Men or Fantastic Four.
When they start bringing
them over. That was the project.
Which little bit of news. I guess the Disney Fox deal is supposed to be done March 20th, so in 7 days.
Nice. Almost.
We're almost there.
Um,
But yeah, so then they go to.
They
find out.
Yeah, they find out, and I did like that they found out, like, so I died 6 years ago.
Right,
like,
how she connected the dots.
How she and she realized, like, what was it, Dr. Lawson?
Mm-hmm.
She was working for her, and then they find her her friend.
Yeah.
Her pilot friend. I wouldn't say co-pilot, but that's when everything kind of comes, and like,
that's when the story starts really vamping up.
We hear from probably one of my favorites is the hearing from the black box.
Oh,
and
yeah.
realizing that the Skrulls aren't the villains.
That was like the twist. That twist, which somehow everyone seemed to forgot going in to the movie, that Kree are always bad. I don't know how. Literally everyone forgot about that.
I could see if you don't watch Shield, because I feel like there's at least multiple evil Kree on every season of Shield.
True, even in Guardians though,
but,
Ronan was the rogue Kree.
Yeah, but
and they kind of explained the war.
Yeah, but see, I thought like they were gonna explain because Ronan's like all these atrocities happening to Kree. I thought that they could have been Skrull atrocities, and that's why he wants revenge. So I thought maybe they were gonna explain that. Because
they really didn't explain a lot. Like they started the story on a bunch of stuff, but they didn't go full in like background history.
Yeah, but I thought they were gonna explain more like the Skrulls were. That's like what happened to the Kree is the Skrulls attacked and took them over. But like even thinking that like Agents of Shield, there's seriously like every season an evil one.
Yeah, it seems like they keep.
Yeah, but
it's like the new big bad.
That was a good twist, though. That I thought. I'm sure. I mean, I was reading a lot that comic book fans didn't like it, but then I was reading
comic
that
book
someone's
fans didn't like it because it's a female-led movie. That's like it's another BS thing.
No, but and then I was reading so I guess the Kree were the original ones to start the Kree Skrull War anyways in the comics, so this would make sense a little bit. Like they rationed it off, and I was like, this works.
The way they did it in the movie was great,
and it reminds me of Iron Man 3 when with the Mandarin. Mm-hmm. That twist, like comic book fans hated that twist, but I thought that was a good twist.
It worked in the movie.
It works in the movie, yeah.
It's like, oh no, the Skrulls are bad, they're invading. No, we're just trying to get away from all this.
Yeah.
And then everything twists right at there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was and
that brings up the comedy of the movie,
the
science guy, like that.
You're a science guy.
You're the science guy. Come on.
I love that he's drinking the same pop that Samuel Jackson from Pulp Fiction. Yeah. Yeah.
The de-aging looks phenomenal.
It does.
For an entire movie, not just a 2-minute scene.
Colson looked a little off sometimes.
He looked a little off because of the hair.
Yeah, but Samuel Jackson looked fine the whole movie. Like I almost forgot. Oh wait, he's up there.
He's like 70.
Yeah,
which is absurd.
I was thinking when him and Mendelsohn were fighting, I was like, man, he is pretty old. So
that's no way that's him.
That's probably why they made him in a car crash right away. So he's kind of injured in the fight. So I was like,
kind of won't be able to beat him up.
Yeah. So I was like, that's probably why they did that, because he is pretty old.
He's getting up there.
Yeah. I did hear our roommate John complain that she was too overpowered. There was no main villain, and some other stupid reason. He just hates women, probably. Luch, you could tell him that because he's not listening.
You won't be listening.
But main villain is the Kree, the Star Force. Jude Law, the main one.
But yeah, really all of them.
She's overpowered, yes. But this movie was to show us
her powers come from a Infinity Stone.
Yeah.
Yes, she's gonna be overpowered.
Yeah. So I would say this was
Scarlet Witch level, but.
Kevin Feige said it was they wanted to unleash her powers in this one, and then future movies she will have weaknesses and like an Achilles heel type weakness, like most superheroes do, anyways.
Yeah, like some
kryptonite or
something that we haven't seen.
Yeah, if you're
or something.
You're gonna play she's too overpowered. Look at Superman. He survived a nuke in one of the previous movies, so. I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, it was. I don't know. Skrulls was cool too, just to see them transforming and.
Yeah, learning like that it's not just taking the shape. It's like they learned some memories, like only recent ones.
Yeah,
like that was a cool thing.
Yeah, they interacted really well though. Brie Larson
and Sam Jackson.
Yeah, very well together.
Yeah, it seemed like they were just having fun the whole time.
Yeah, she played it very well.
Yes, and then pretty much.
Goose was awesome.
Goose was a surprise.
I kind of knew he was an alien. Like, I knew he was an alien or something, but I didn't know what.
I knew he was an alien. I didn't know what he did, though.
Yeah,
like,
so
that was a big surprise.
When he did it, that was awesome. Then he scratches.
And how, like, all the Skrulls were like, get
him away
from me.
He's on your lap? Like, freaking out every time. Yeah, it was cool to bring Ronan back, though.
Yes. I like how... From other people are like, oh, why doesn't he have his black war paint? I'm like, this is like 20 years
ago.
This is before all that happened. But yeah, it was cool to see him come back. Like, they definitely set up like more stories with him.
Mm-hmm. Then her like deciding to go. I mean, they explained it really well of her deciding to leave.
Right, that she's gonna go help.
Go help the Skrulls find a new place.
That's most of the
main plot. Yeah, the fight at the end was awesome. When she takes out all the
destroys everything,
and then like her friend kills
Minerva.
That was cool. For some reason, I don't know. I got flashbacks of Independence Day.
That was the exact like reference that they were making.
Were they?
But, yeah.
Yes.
And,
I was like, this is Independence
her
Day.
Dragging Jude Law too, is when Will Smith was dragging. Like that was one of the influences for like how they wanted to do the movie. So
even them together reminded me like because Will Smith and the other guy, like his buddy, like it's the same.
Jeff Goldblum?
No.
The pilot, yeah.
Jeff Goldblum.
I was like, excuse me.
No, the pilot, not the.
It's been a while.
But... Yeah. And I liked how she switched her suit around. That was pretty.
That was cool, and because all the suits were other comic suits. Like the red and the black one is like the newer one, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Then there was that crazy neon one.
That one I think was just because they could.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then the green and white one is the original Captain Mar-vell.
Just bouncing around in my head some of the scenes, and I love the tape with the fingerprint. wait! You could have done that the whole time, and you let me do my little.
You watch me play with tape. Like that's 100% a spy thing. Like, all right, gotta get the thumbprint.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, this is cool. And then that was even better when they just turned it into the comedy bit. And then pretty much get to the mid credit scene.
Well, the mid credits is probably a minute or two into Endgame.
Yeah, well, like if they're sticking to the whole everything
minutes.
We're gonna see is the first 20 minutes.
I think it's gonna be right away.
It's gonna be very early. It'll probably be like a couple weeks later. Will be like the first thing, and then we see them.
And then we see that. Yeah, because I think most of the trailers. Captain America doesn't have a beard anymore, so
right. And then this one he
does, unless it's just like they filmed
unless they just
yeah.
digitally did it, which I wouldn't doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, there could probably be someone else there, like Paul Rudd could be in the background somewhere, and they just erased him.
Yeah, that was awesome though. Where he's like,
what? The only thing with that is like, where did
look it back up?
Send it again. Like,
where's Fury? That was awesome.
The only thing is like, where did they get it from? They're like, oh wait, we gotta go find
where Fury went.
Yeah, because that looked like New York.
Maybe it was just like evidence of they collected evidence of all the people
Of
that
all
disappeared,
the
all the heroes,
all the people they know. It's
Yeah,
like, all right, let's get all that stuff. Well,
They
probably.
got them in tubes, like
like
Batman
Batman
66. They got them in tubes,
Oh,
ready
what
to
a
rehydrate.
twist that would be. They're all sitting around a table.
If just in the background
If
somewhere,
there's
just one
a
shelf,
small reference,
small reference to
a
that
shelf of just like
shelf with the tubes and sand in it would be amazing. Yeah, but no, that was an awesome, just perfect end credit scene to now make us more and more anxious for the next. 40,
oh yeah, that was
44 days.
44 days exactly.
Yeah. As of us recording it, so
Yes. So when you see it, maybe 42.
yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, and then the end credits was Goose throwing up the Tesseract.
The Tesseract, yeah.
Which that was another one where it's like, oh, the Tesseract, like
Yeah, it was
awesome.
One of those like, oh, okay, Tesseract. Now we're getting somewhere.
Which I'm trying to think. So then when did they find it?
That was immediate. Like the hour after I saw it the first time, I'm like, where did she get the Tesseract?
So then she must have.
The last time we saw it, Stark found it
okay.
after Captain America.
So then it would.
So it was in
Shield. Or no.
Yes.
What was Shield called before?
SSR.
Mm-hmm. So it'd be there.
Which turned into Shield.
Which then started the Pegasus.
Which started Pegasus. Which I'm assuming.
Which is weird though. Then why would I guess like.
Yeah, the whole how she got it and then how she's able to take it and like get it into space. That's probably.
Or like why Fury. I guess since he's the level 3, he wouldn't know about it, but...
Right, yeah, so he probably wouldn't know much. Even though he knows all about Stark, and...
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there's some little muddling there, but it's...
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense, though. The last time we did see it, I wasn't sure if the last time we saw it was it fell in the ice, but I forgot Stark pulled it out.
Yeah, he pulled it out at, like, the very end of that.
And then, when's the next time we see it is Avengers?
Well, it would have been Thor. No, sorry.
No. Yeah. No,
it would have been Avengers because then Thor 2 was after. No, Thor 2 was the other one. Yeah, it was Avengers because he takes it back to Asgard.
Yeah.
And then Loki takes it.
Where did it come from? It was just S.H.I.E.L.D. was just working on it, right?
Right. It was in the Pegasus facility. The opening shot of Avengers
is in the Pegasus.
In the Pegasus facility.
And they're working on
them
it?
working on the Tesseract, okay. And that's why Loki steals it, or that's where he steals it.
Where he steals it from? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be the same facility.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, like just connecting stuff like that is.
Yeah, that. Oh, and then the mar-vell twist was cool. That it was Lawson.
Oh, that it was her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another way to show like the Skrulls are the good guys and Kree are bad. Like she defected away from them to try and get.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's. I mean, I'm sure as soon as we stop, I'll think of about 10 more things.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I mean,
this was a fun movie though.
I would recommend seeing it before Endgame, just because it
seems like
basically leads directly into it.
And I think she's gonna be in a lot of Endgame, so it'd be nice to have. I mean, you'll know her backstory,
right? You'll know why she can do certain things. Maybe they'll answer why, or if Fury never called her before. Because that's another thing I've seen. Or even Kevin Feige's like, how do you know he never called her? Like,
oh, yeah.
We don't know if he never did. Like, playing the, like, oh, maybe not.
True.
But we will see.
All right, so that's been our show today. Hope you enjoyed it.
You can follow us on social media and our website, timandtonytalk.com. Remember, share this with your friends. And subscribe to us on YouTube, if that's where you're watching.
Thanks for listening. I'm Tim.
And I'm Tony. We are the Dynamic Duo. Good night.